In a remote village on the edge of a dense forest, lived an old man alone in an old cottage on a high hill. The old man was known in the village for his scary stories about the ghosts and evil spirits that inhabit the forest. One stormy night, as the old man was sitting in front of the fireplace, he heard the sound of heavy footsteps on the wooden stairs leading to the upper floor. He felt a shiver of fear run down his spine, as he had lived alone for many years and was not used to hearing any sounds other than the howling wind. The shadow crept slowly up the stairs, leaving a black mark on the wood behind it. The old man's fear grew, and his heart began to pound violently. He tried to pull himself together, but his legs betrayed him and he couldn't move. The shadow reached the top of the stairs and the sound of its footsteps grew clearer. The old man expected to face a terrifying creature, but what happened was much worse than he could have imagined. Suddenly, the door to the upstairs room creaked open and a faint light emerged from behind it. A tall white ghost emerged from the light, with glowing red eyes. The old man screamed in terror, but his scream made no sound. The ghost approached him slowly and reached out its icy hand towards him. The old man closed his eyes, waiting for his inevitable fate. But nothing happened. The old man slowly opened his eyes and found himself alone in his room. There was no sign of the shadow or the ghost. The old man thought it was just a bad dream, but he couldn't forget the feeling of terror that had gripped him in that moment. From that day on, the old man no longer heard the sound of footsteps on the stairs, but he continued to live in fear, convinced that the real ghost was the shadow that lived within him.